Hi Libra, this is going to be your reading for the end of February on this channel, Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus of Libra, but please keep in mind it's not a personal reading, it's a general reading, so it will not resonate with all of you. Check your other placements if this does not resonate. You could find messages there instead. If you want to book a private reading with me, Libra, the link to my website is down in the description below. Also, Libra, you need to check out my sister channel called Soma Chandra Libra. It is a channel dedicated just to Libra, and I very much focus on relationships over there. I do a lot of different kinds of messages there for you on Soma Chandra Libra, but I read for you here every week as well, so I've channeled a message for you over here. If you want to book a private reading, link to the website's in the description below. I don't know if I said that or not. If you're new, welcome to this channel. Subscribe and hit the bell. I read for you here every week. All right, Libra, I think it's going to be a decent week, but I think that there's some demons that you need to release this week and work through. I got this great new deck called The Wisdom of the Tao to show us what you're going through spiritually. I do think you're trying to manifest new cycles into your life. I think you're focused on self-love, Libra, but I think that you guys are working on releasing something that you've been somewhat chained and bound to. It could be in particular a relationship or just something that's caging your heart to a degree. It could be a temptation that involves overeating, over drinking, overspending, staying up too late. It could even be insecurities, clinging to the past. Something is the devil. There is a temptation that you need to work through, but I don't see you shying away from it because you're the magician. So what came out of the wisdom of the Tao is earth energy, conflict, wait, do nothing, neutralize disharmony, misunderstanding, and even confrontation. This situation will clear up soon. Be patient. So there is an avoidance between yourself and some others right now. Your job is to simply do nothing because there's disharmony, whether you realize it or not. And any misunderstandings will clear up on their own. You just need to be patient. Some of you are been connecting to a Taurus. I also have release. And because the devil came out, there is definitely something you need to release. Release what no longer serves you. Free yourself from connections to negative influences. You are honorable and courageous. Cut those cords in order to forge new relationships and new opportunities. You, Faye, is coming out. Release. So the end of February, Libra, is really about identifying negative influences in your life, influences that no longer serve you, and being honorable. And it will take courage to do this. It's time to cut cords and forge new relationships and new opportunities. But if you have a challenge with this spiritually, it's temptation. The desire for excessive gain and accumulation leads to misfortune. The greatest contentment is in knowing when you have enough, and all temptation is banished. Escape from the trap that imprisoned you. Refuse to be a victim and be free. So watch out for a victimization. Focus on contentment and being grateful for all you have. Don't look at what you don't have. Focus on what you do have in all parts of your life. This seems to be a challenge for you guys right now. So at the center of everything, I have the Five of Wands in reverse. Challenging times. So I think you've been challenged lately. You're having a hard time working through some conflict, loss, or change. When the Five of Wands comes out, there's been disagreements, competition. Perhaps you and another person have not been able to work through tension or diverse opinions. I see you with a lot of inner conflict right now. You may be somewhat conflict avoidant right now, Libra. You definitely need to release tension. The catalyst for all of this is the devil. So this is Capricorn energy. Some of you are just dealing with a Capricorn. Some of you have your heart in a cage. This is something that needs to be looked at and cannot be ignored any longer. The devil is addiction, restriction, desire, insecurity, and obsession of some kind. If it is relationship, I used an oracle deck because I didn't mean for this to be about love, but because the Two of Cups came out and the Lovers came out, I thought it might be about relationship for you. So I used a relationship oracle deck. And what I have is trapped, stuck, tied down, captive, loyalty, dedication, trust, reliability, but loss, grief, sorrow, pain, memories, bittersweet, dwelling, and reminiscing. So some of you are trapped You're trapping yourselves. You're being loyal to something or someone that might not be being very loyal to you. And you feel loss over this. You have memories that you're clinging to, I think. Some are bittersweet, and sometimes you dwell, sometimes you reminisce. And so I think that's what the devil is. For some of you that are having an issue with some kind of an indulgence or an addiction, past memories and past pain and loss might be contributing to it, or this is just what's happening in a relationship. Your challenge is clinging, holding on, obsessing, watching. So if you've had a hard time getting over a person, Libra, it might be because you are holding on and you can't stop obsessively watching. I know that not all of you are doing that, but it can be very hard to move past people in this day and age, or move past things when we have social media and the Facebook memories pop up and we can check in on an ex. Or I think that you're clinging to some past memories. So try to focus on positive as well and release the negative, because it's trapping you. Ask yourself what you're being loyal to and why. If you have a challenge, it's because you're holding on to something, and some of you are watching obsessively maybe. I know that's hard to work through, but that's what came out for you. I think you're going to do your best to move through it though, Libra, because what's driving you is the Magician, Aries, Virgo, or Gemini energy here. Well, you see yourself as a powerful manifester. You see yourself as the single catalyst for change right now, Libra. I feel as though you feel like there's no one else that's going to do anything for you in your life, and you are going to have to manifest your dreams and your goals. You're definitely not sitting down. You want to be focused on a future and a life where you feel as though none of your talents are going to waste. Right now is a time of planning and resourcefulness, getting all your ducks in a row. I think some of you are trying to set some goals and make some plans. I just feel like you're having a hard time. It's like you want to be the Magician, but you might want to manifest something that there's someone in the environment that's resistant to you. Bypass that resistance and move towards other goals that will come with ease. You don't need to hold on and cling to something that will just make you indulge in temptations and pull you away from a spirit of gratitude. Yeah, that's important. Recent past, we have Judgment in reverse. Something did not bloom. Something did not blossom. You might have come to a crossroads and had to make a major choice about something, or you expected to have a true rebirth or an inner knowing. I don't know that happened for you, because I know it didn't. Make sure you're not trying to manifest something that you're just drawn to like a moth to a flame, because there's definitely resistance in the environment. I do think you've decided not to, though, because, or the highest version of yourself has, because what Spirit is trying to tell you, your crowning thought and your advice from the universe at this time is embrace the world. This is an ending. Your guides are saying a cycle is complete. You are paused between one cycle and the next. The world is your oyster and at your fingertips. You've had an ascension, whether you realize it or not. This might just be past insecurities and losses holding you back. Just let go and release temptation. The world is here for you to move forward into a new cycle. The next action coming in for you this week is the Two of Cups. It came in reverse, but I don't think that this is bad. This is about self-love. Some of you may experience disharmony in one specific relationship between yourself and another person. It's based on distrust. It could even be a breakup. But this is where we look ourselves in the mirror and we think, if I don't have another person to share this with, I can share it with myself, and I will focus on self-love. The only challenge for you is the devil. This is not the center of everything. It's just a challenge, but it looks like it's a pretty big one. Embrace your endings and new beginnings. Definitely manifest self-love. I like that for you. I like that. So the way you see yourself right now, though, is the Seven of Pentacles. I like it in this deck. They call it awaiting results. You are taking a long-term view of life and you want sustainable results. You feel as though you've made quite an investment in something or some part of your life. and you're going to persevere, but you seem to be waiting for a result on something. And I said, okay, well, what's in the environment? And I have the Ace of, I think this is, yeah, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, or it's the Ace of Wands, one or the other. It's an ace in reverse. This is where someone or something in the environment can strengthen a bond. This is not being strengthened at this point. There is a lack of growth potential or vitality at this point. There's delays, there's a lacking in direction. And this is the Ace of Pentacles. There's someone that does not want to plant a seed in the environment. If you're looking for a new job or something like that, Libra, it just might not be the week that you get the good job interview. Make sure you have a plan. I see that you do with the Magician. The Devil could also just be a health issue as well. But if there's someone around you, they're not quite ready to plant a seed with you. This person, I use the Romance Angel Oracle deck for them. Codependency and finances and career. This person's very focused on financial issues, and finances, money, and career are a factor in their love life right now. You also need to know that this person has codependency issues, and addictions are affecting your romantic life. Maybe that's the devil, someone else's issues, and maybe you're trying to avoid it and end it so you can manifest a new reality. That's possible. You might have had a codependent relationship with this person, and now it's affected your career, and you need to focus more on that. There's no accidents. Everything happens for a reason. You might have been pushed to this place you are right now so that you can think about, what am I manifesting and what am I investing in? Those are important questions to ask yourself. Between you and this person or in the environment is unspoken regrets, lost words, and disappointment, pretend, mask, exaggeration, and bluff, and consequences. Karma, destiny, cause, and effect. So, you guys, someone's worn a mask in this relationship. Bluffed, exaggerated, pretended, wouldn't open up and say how they really truly felt. That could have been you that did that. Weren't open and honest and couldn't tell that person how you really felt, and they couldn't tell you how they felt either. You guys are experiencing some consequences for that. This is not the end of the world. It's a lesson. Karma teaches us a lesson. The challenge is, in this relationship, is the farewells, goodbyes, finality, and closure. So if you have a challenge with this person, it's getting the closure that you both need. That may be what you're clinging to, or what this person's clinging to. Sometimes we have to say goodbye on our own, because that other person will not give us the closure that we need. So you may not get the closure that you want, or maybe you're trying to close it out, but because they're codependent, they keep coming back to you. You may be the one focused on finances. This person may also want to stay connected to you for financial reasons. It will be different for each of you. In regards to love, your guides had some advice for you as well. Unrequited love and love yourself first. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So there's been something unrequited between you and this person. This person either doesn't feel a strong enough attraction to the relationship with you or you with them right now, and that's okay. Acknowledge your feelings of unrequited love, wherever it's coming from, them or you. Right now, it's important to love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Don't whine, don't chase this person, don't tantrum and say, why doesn't he want me? Why doesn't he love me? This or that. Love yourself first. Have self-respect. It makes you romantically attractive. Right now, I think you are in a mode of self-love. Honestly, with the World here and the Two of Cups in reverse, I think you're accepting some stuff and truly trying to love yourself first. I just think this devil, this could be coming from an outside source or from within you. Something is triggered, an insecurity of some kind. For some of you, this is not about love. It's about behavior patterns and thought patterns and patterns of emotion. Be the gatekeeper of your heart and your mind. Definitely manifesting self-love. I do see emotionally this week, you're going to try to let something go. Open up is here. So you're either clamming up with a person here, Libra, and not opening up, or you're just letting it go. When the Four of Pentacles comes in reverse, we shed the old. We know that we're going to lose something, but we need to release our need to control the outcome and just let it go. Watch out with money. Watch out for overspending and financial issues this week. Make sure you have control over the foundation of the Pentacle realm. But the final card is the Lovers. Gemini energy. Some of you will connect to a Gemini this week, or you have Gemini in your chart. I do see you focused on the best parts of yourself coming together, focused on relationships where there's total value, alignment, and love. There may be a relationship that there is a lot of love between you and this person, but codependency issues and addictions and obsessive thinking and behavior is getting in the way for you guys, because I do have the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Now, this is like, I like how they put it in this deck. They make it pretty simple for us, win or lose. So when the Five of Swords comes out, that's where there's a lot of conflict and a lot of disagreements and a competition, and someone feels the need to win at all costs. When it comes in reverse, it can be a making of amends and a reconciliation, but usually it's just past resentment hanging on between yourself and another person. So as much of a connection as you feel that there is to someone, I think that it's not going to be worked out or worked through. So make sure whatever you're awaiting your results on will bear the fruits of your labor and take you towards situations that do strengthen bonds and do have growth potential. Definitely try to move away from codependency and stay focused on career. You will need to be compassionate this week. Your guides say, all is well. Understand your present situation through unconditional love and forgiveness. Embody compassion and open your heart to kindness. Guan Yin is here to protect and heal you, and you and your loved ones are safe. Yeah. Get into your heart chakra this week. Focus on the bonds of love and forgiveness. You will need to be compassionate. I feel as though some of you may be challenged or tested to some degree with the Five of Swords here and the Two of Cups in reverse. Trying to find balance here. Just focus on being compassionate and kind and be very graceful. You know, you guys are meant to be releasing things, the negative influences. It will be a week where you will be called to be honorable, courageous, and kind. Just wait and do nothing. No news is good news. Silence is the way it's supposed to be right now. Just be patient. It will help you further release. And it might help someone else around you release whatever that devil is. All right, Libra, that's your reading on this channel for the end of February. Don't forget to love yourself first. And don't forget to check out your channel, Soma Chandra Libra, where I read for you guys every couple of days. I always do a message here for you, though, every week. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. Bye. I'll see you next time.